Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Relax, dear. Waiting in line for unemployment isn't bad if you have the right attitude. I look at it as an opportunity to hook a rug.
Yes. Well, you know, every week when I get on that line, I kind of feel guilty, like I'm asking for a handout. By the time I reach the front of the line, I'm ready to ask for a raise. Listen, I've been not working for 17 weeks. How about a raise?
Card, please. Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
I said, uh-oh.
That's what I thought you said.
Something wrong?
She looked at my card and said, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You'll have to come with me to see Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham, what's he like?
I once saw him sucking a lemon for lunch.
Mr. Graham, you want to see me?
No, I have to see you. According to our information, you turned down a job as a window dresser last week. Why?
The manager of the auto parts store grabbed me in the window.
Really?
Really? And if you don't believe me, I'll show you the grease stains on the back of my dress.
I wish I could find you a job in a safe neighborhood where everybody has clean hands. I wish I could find you a job where you could come home a better person than you were when you left in the morning. I can't do that. I can, however, cut off your cash.
You wouldn't do that.
I just did. But please, feel free to check the bulletin boards on your way out.
I've checked your bulletin boards. I'm not a key punch operator, nor am I a cocktail waitress. And those executive trainee jobs, they're for losers.
Miss Morgenstern, 9 years ago, I was an executive trainee. And today, I have my own desk.
Congratulations. I hope in another 9 years you have your own walls. How's it going?
Fine. Now, why are you going to bed so early? Are you alone?
Yeah, sure. You silly thing. I'm just a little tired, you know.
Yeah.
I had one hectic day.
How was the line in unemployment?
Oh, they don't have lines anymore. They put in a whole new system. Yeah. They throw coins off the roof and we die for them. Listen, I left some stuff in the refrigerator for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's just a bucket of bones here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I guess I started nibbling and then just got carried away. You know.
What's wrong, Rhoda?
You're nuts. There's nothing wrong, nothing.
You're smiling too much. I haven't seen that much smile since Ralph Edwards had Burt Parks on This Is Your Life.
And I'm not upset.
If you're not upset, how come you're going to bed at 5:30 in the afternoon?
I'm not working. I just got my unemployment cut off, and Joe was out of town. What else I gotta do?
Well, hey, you can start thinking positively, and you can start looking for a job. Right now.
Brenda, the only job I could get dressed like this, I don't think I want. Yet. Anyway, I went through the want ads. I sent in a resume to every single job that looked like it might have display windows.
Oh, where are those resumes?
There, on the coffee table.
Why? Well, maybe I can take one of them to the personnel manager at the bank. We have lots of windows there.
All right, take them all. Take any you want.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, that's a book I wrote. One year I wasn't going out much, which could have been any year.
How to eat anything you want whenever you want. And get very, very fat. That sounds funny.
It's dumb. Brenda, believe me, it's nothing. What part is that?
How to secretly eat a Boston cream pie in a closet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
What part? What part?
How to enjoy exercising or eating while jogging. Hey, Rhoda, why don't you send this to a publisher?
No.
Why not?
Because the one thing I don't need in my life right now is a pipe dream. I finally decided it's too late for those. Too late to be a registered nurse. Too late to be Shirley Temple. What part? What part?
Anything for me?
Not unless you want some of my rejection letters.
More, huh?
Yeah. Brenda, I don't mind being turned down by Tiffany's, but Tie City...
Hey, it's a delivery boy here. Oh, what a welcoming committee. That's some reception.
What's all the stuff you got here?
Oh, well, we knew that Rhoda was still looking for a job. We wanted to cheer her up, and your mother had a few leftovers lying around the house, so she made up a package she sent me over.
Mm-hmm. This is a complete and total chicken. How does this qualify as a leftover?
Your mother made two, and that one was left over. Look, it doesn't... So, Rhoda, how are you doing with the job hunting?
Oh, Pop, everything is fine. It really is.
Oh.
Couldn't be better.
Wonderful, honey. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Honey, let me give you some money. Come on.
Pop, I don't want to take any money from you.
It's not because you don't have a job. We want to give you your birthday present in advance.
No.
Oh, good. Can I have mine in advance, too?
You don't need it. You're working. Happy birthday, Rhoda. Happy birthday, Rhoda. Happy birthday, Rhoda. And a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pop. Happy anniversary to you.
Honey, you shouldn't have spent so much on me. All right, I'm going to have to hide it in the apartment, that's all.
Pop, don't hide it. I'm not going to look for it.
Oh,
Do you hear
sweetheart.
me? It won't do you any good. I'm not going to search.
Good. Look, it just makes me feel good knowing that you have it.
Pop, it's really sweet. but
Rhoda,
don't-
I have hidden money for you before. Sweetheart, it's time you knew. I was the tooth fairy.
Hey, Rhoda, why don't you open the rest of your mail?
Because, you know, they can wait, Brenda.
Oh, come on, open them. Maybe they're not all rejection letters.
But rejection... Look, will you let me give you a couple of dollars? Rejections...
I told you, no money.
Read it. Read it. I can't imagine anybody in his right mind rejecting you. Just read them.
All right. But, this isn't going to be easy.
Rhoda,
for you,
when you
Pop.
read it, I'm sure it's going to be good news.
Pop.
I'm sure.
Dear Ms. Morgenstern, thank you for applying to Hirsch Brothers Cosmetics. Unfortunately, we do not have an opening now and do not see anything for you with our company in the future. Yours truly, Frank Hirsch.
Wonderful.
How is this wonderful?
Oh, sweetheart. I suppose it means nothing that Frank Hirsch himself signed that letter?
And Frank enclosed a free coupon. Unwanted hair removed, half price.
Well, that's a very nice, friendly gesture. You see too little of that today, unwanted hair.
Pop, you're incredible. This next letter I open will probably say, Ms. Morgenstern, we hate you. And you'll say, oh, it's nice of them not to keep it bottled up. Dear Ms. Morgenstern, thank you for sending us your manuscript. Brenda, did you send that thing in? I asked you not to.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry yet, because they read it and they liked it. Brenda, they want to see me Tuesday to discuss my work. Oh, Louise Shatner, see? Yeah. Associate editor, Waterman Publishing Company.
Rhoda, that's wonderful. I can't believe it. The first writer in the family.
Oh, Rhoda, it's
Honey.
so great. It's just so great. It's great. Hey, wait, now, please, the two of you. It might be a trick.
What are you talking about, Fred?
Well, listen, maybe it's a mistake.
Honey, she wrote in the letter.
Now, wait,
She wants
even
to
if it gets published, I mean, what are the chances of it selling? No way.
Why do you-
Rhoda. Please, I don't want to get my hopes up. So let's just all hold off on the celebration, okay? Good. What's the matter with you guys? I just sold a book. Miss Shatner, I'm Rhoda Morgenstern.
Please sit down.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
I just want you to know that I thought your book was wonderful, really wonderful. It was so funny.
That's terrific. Oh, I'm really pleased that you wanted me to know that.
Well, I really liked it very much, but unfortunately...
Uh-oh, here comes the unwanted hair.
What?
Nothing.
Unfortunately, we can't buy your book because we published one like it last year.
Well, I knew it was a mistake, and I'm sorry to have bothered you. No harm done. I'm just gonna go.
No. I really do have this wild, crazy idea for a job for you. Tell me what you think.
I think I want to hear it.
You think? Hello. Oh, Mike, how are you? No, when? Well, now, why didn't somebody tell me this before? Well, of course I'll do everything that I can to be there. Is it Callahan's? And it's at 1 o'clock. All right, Mike. Excuse me, what were we talking about?
You were saying you had this wild idea for me for a job.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just thinking... Oh, my.
Miss
Is that-
Shatner, is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing serious. Somebody died.
Died? I'm so sorry. Was it a relative?
Oh, no, a writer called Frank Prescott. Did you ever hear of him?
Frank Prescott, sure. Yeah. He wrote great dirty books.
You know, you'd be very good to have around.
Thank you.
Gee, you know, I really would like to talk to you about this job.
Terrific.
But I've got a funeral.
Oh,
Would you like to go to a funeral?
sure, you bet. Thanks.
Oh, that's just great. I hate to go to funerals alone. We can talk on the way.
That's wonderful. Oh, wait, maybe I should go home and change out of this red dress.
Oh, no, you didn't know Frank. He'd have loved it. Oh, I hate going to any room with people in it. Seems like they've all written books.
Oh, hi, Louise. Sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. Mike, this is Rhoda Morgenstern, Mike Brock, agent of the deceased.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, isn't it awful? Poor man, he won't even see his last book published. Oh, here it is, by the way. You understand there won't be a rewrite.
It's a big one.
He did a lot of research on this one. I think that's what killed him.
Okay, Mike, I'll read it.
Yeah, and read it fast, Louise. I think if we can get it published while Frank's still hot from dying, we can make a movie deal.
Gee, you're really broken up over this, aren't you?
Oh, terrible. I just feel terrible. So give me a buzz when you've read it. Maybe we can have lunch.
Mr. Finn, Assistant Director. Are you Miss Shatner?
Oh, yes.
The minister would like to see you.
Probably wants some information about Frank.
Would you sign the guest book, please? Just your name and relationship to the deceased.
Oh, we had no relationship.
Oh. Most of the other ladies chose cousin.
Oh, no. Truly, I'm just here on a job interview.
Oh. If you don't want to work here, sometimes when it's quiet, it can be very depressing.
You know what the minister wanted? He thought that his sermons for young people would make a great book, Rapping with God. Oh, Rhoda, you know that wild idea for a job I was talking about?
Yeah.
You got it.
That's great. Wonderful.
Would you all be seated, please? In keeping with Mr. Prescott's last wishes, we shall have just a few extemporaneous words of farewell from those who thought enough of him to come. Would you be first, please? Yes, the lady in red.
Me? What did I say? I didn't know him.
Even better.
Please.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I never knew Frank Prescott. Honest. However, when I was growing up, I did read all his books. What my father wouldn't tell me, what my mother wouldn't tell me, I learned from Frank Prescott. And those lessons about life and love were stored away by a young girl for future use. So I want to thank Frank Prescott, even though most of what I learned is still in storage. Honest. Really. Nice meeting you. Listen, I gotta get back to work. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Rhoda, I want to talk to you.
Good.
I hate to burden you with my problems, but...
Oh, no. Louise, that's okay. I was looking for something to do around here. So I really want to help. Burden me, please.
I've just been fired.
Fired?
Yes.
It's terrible. Why did they fire you?
Well, Frank Prescott was my only successful author, and when he went, I went too.
Gee, I'm gonna miss you around here. I can't imagine it without you. Really, I mean, I don't know that I want to work with someone else.
Rhoda, you don't understand. You're fired too.
Oh, no! Why? What did I do?
You hooked up with me.
You mean we're a team?
A losing team.
Gee, Louise. Don't you feel we should be sitting in some hotel ballroom, wearing straw hats, listening to a Dixieland band play We Ain't Down Yet?
It's really been nice working with you for the last 2.5 hours. Maybe someday we could get to know one another.
Perhaps, yeah. I hope. Listen, I'm still working for you right now, so as my last official act, let me clean out your desk.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. You know, as long as I've been fired, I think I'll just go upstairs and tell a few people what I think of him, and I think I'll start with the boss.
Damn it.
Rhoda. Surprise, honey.
Well, Pop, hi, what are you doing here?
Well, I was just a couple of blocks away. I figured I'd drop in and take my daughter out to eat. You know, celebrate the new job.
Yeah, well, that's really
Hey,
nice
look, maybe you can get a little extra time, maybe an hour and a half. We'll have a nice long lunch.
Pop, oh, Pop, I don't know how to tell you this, but I could make it the longest lunch in history.
Rhoda. What happened?
I don't know. I was sitting here minding my own business, and I got fired.
You got fired after only 2 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is,
Oh,
Louise
baby.
had this...
You feel bad, huh?
Yeah. Pop, I really do. So if you just forgive me, you know, no lunch, huh?
Well...
I mean, I think it's better for me if I'm just by myself for now. You understand? Good.
Yeah. Sure, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Wait a minute, it's not okay. Rhoda, listen, I'm involved in this, too. I want you to talk about it, honey.
Pop, I don't need to talk about it. Really. Can't you see I'm just fine? Really.
No, I know that you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't you think I know you're fine? But, honey, I don't think you know that.
Sure, I know it. What are you talking? I mean, oh, the only problem I have is to figure out how much vacation time I get for 2 hours of work.
Listen, sweetheart. Honey, you are entitled to feel bad. Listen, I remember how your mother felt. That day they told her she was too short to be a model.
Model? Ma's barely tall enough to be a mother.
Listen, it was a big thing with her being a model. And my job, it was important to me. And it still is. But, sweetheart, it's not that important.
Hey, Pop, what are you talking about? I'm out of work here.
Oh, so you're out of work. All right, until you get another job, I'll tide you over with a few dollars. Listen,
Absolutely not. Will you stop with that, please? Pop, I want you to stop offering me money, huh?
Rhoda, please. Sometime you're going to have to explain to me what's wrong about my giving you money. I feel ridiculous I have to hide it in your apartment. I don't know, why do you make it so hard for me to help you?
Because I'm too old to be dependent on my father.
Oh, sweetheart, we'll always be dependent on each other because we care. And that, my darling, is more important than any job. Work. What is work? It's a place you spend 8 hours a day so you can have something to say to somebody you love. Rhoda, don't be alone now. Jobs don't matter that much.
Okay. You got yourself a lunch date.
Hey, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, boy, we're gonna have a great time, sweetheart. Yeah, come on, honey, we better hurry, because if I get back to work late, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
What are you talking about?
You're just gonna sit there drying your hair?
This is a 1,000 water. I'm not only drying my hair, I'm getting a beautiful windburn.
Well, turn it off. Because you're looking at someone who just got a whole bunch of jobs.
What?
Yeah, I went to a lot of small stores, and I asked them if they needed a window dresser once a month.
Yeah, and you got customers?
I sure did. The House of Sweets, Chino's liquor store. Oh, and a strange little men's shop on 3rd Avenue called Briefs Galore.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yeah. And there's a bonus. It took me a whole lunch hour, but I finally convinced Pop to stop giving me money.